Hello everyone, I hope you are fine. In the previous video, I showed you how you can establish measurement invariance based on the MECOM procedure, and here in this video, I'm going to show you how you can interpret the results of the permutation-based multi-group analysis. Okay, before we go to a smart PLS to assess the significance of the path coefficient differences, I would like to highlight the fact that this assessment can be done based on both permutation confidence intervals, that you can see them here, and also the permutation p values. So what it means is that if the original path coefficient difference does not fall into the confidence interval, this confidence interval, it means that the path coefficient difference is statistically significant. Also, focusing on the permutation p-values, a p-value smaller than 0.05 suggests that the original path coefficient difference does not fall into the permutation-based confidence interval, and therefore it is statistically significant. Alright, now let's go to a smart PLS to assess the significance of the path coefficient differences. Okay, so this is the results of the permutation-based multi-group analysis, and to run this analysis, what I did was that I clicked on Calculate button, and then I selected Permutation. Here I defined my group A and group B. I also considered 5,000 permutation subsamples. I also considered a two-tail test because my multi-group hypothesis was a non-directional hypothesis, and the significance level in my analysis was 0.05. And then I clicked on Start Calculation button. But right now I'm not going to do this because we have already done this and we have the results here. Okay, now let's focus on interpretation of the results. So we have all of the passes here, the pass from age to job satisfaction, the pass from age to work motivation, and also all the other passes. We have the pass coefficients for group 1, and you know that group 1 means male participants in my study, and we have the pass coefficients for group 2, and group 2 means female people in my sample. So here we have another column which is pass coefficients original difference, which means that the pass coefficient for group 1 minus the pass coefficient for group 2. So here you can see the result. Now this is the original pass coefficient difference, and if we want to see whether these differences are statistically significant, we can simply check the permutation p values, and as you can see, all of these permutation values are above 0.05, which means that the path coefficient differences are not statistically significant. We can also check the path coefficient differences for the indirect effects. So let me just click on specific indirect effects, and here you would see that we have 3 indirect effects. We have the path coefficient for group 1, path coefficient for group 2, and also the original path coefficient difference. And when you check the permutation p-values, you would see that none of these 3 permutation p-values are less than 0.05, and this means that the differences based on the indirect effects are not statistically significant. Now to report the results, you can simply copy this information using the Excel format button into an Excel file, and also you can consider copying this information into an Excel file and create a table to report the results. I have done this, so let me just show you the results here. So what I have done is that I have created a few columns. One column is the pass column, and you would see that I have broken the hypothesis H3 into a few sub-hypotheses, and I have the pass coefficient for group 1, which is male group. I have the pass coefficient for group 2, which is the female group. I also have the pass coefficient difference. I have also provided the confidence interval for the difference as well as the permutation p values. Notice that you just need to report one of these 2 columns depending on the requirements of the journal to which you have submitted your article. So based on these results, we would conclude that there is no significant differences between the path coefficients, all of the direct effects, and also the indirect effects between male and female participants in my study. Okay, that was all about the permutation-based multigroup analysis, and in the next video we will focus on assessing the nonlinear effects. Thank you very much for watching.